Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us, we have the realistic 12-655. This is a long-range tuned RF circuit classic AM portable radio. During this video, we perform a daytime band scan. Here we can pick up in Chicagoland area. First we'll go over features, second I'll do size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the daytime band. So here we are with the legendary 12-655. It's an awesome AM radio that is tuned for long range, high sensitivity. It's absolutely amazing. I've had this on the channel a few times, and it's been about 2.5 years since I've had it back out, so let's have some fun with this. So yeah, you can find these selling on eBay right around $40 to $50. If you can find one, you gotta really hunt around for them. There's one guy on there trying to sell one for $400, which is ridiculous, but yeah. If you see that, yeah, he's probably still selling it after all these months. But yeah, I looked at completed auctions and saw a few sniped for around $40 to $50. So that's probably a good price for this. I think it's close to what I paid for this one because it's a premium item. When it sold in 1977, when it first came out, it was $29.99. So it's appreciated in price. Rock on. It's a collectible and it's worthy. So only has one band, but it does a great job. So feature-wise, it's pretty basic. It's got simple plastics. You wouldn't think it'd be really fancy, but it held up over all these years. You know, it's almost turned 50, so that's pretty awesome. Here we go, long range TRF circuit. And then we got our dial there. It's showing 540 and 1600, and it says 1605 in the documentation, but my radio actually goes up to 1660, so that's awesome. We got log scale there, nice bright indicator, and the dial accuracy is fairly good. Tuning wheel here, right on the front. AC or battery, which is nice. Down here we have a 3-inch speaker, Pioneer make. And then we have some sliders, volume and tone control, and our volume on-off switch. We'll talk about these in a second. You need a little spray to keep them going because they get a little scratchy. I use a deoxic fader formula for the faders, and I use a D5 for the switch. I'll show it to you in a second. Got built-in handle, which is handy. Yeah, I know. That's bad. All right, so going to the back side, we have a vented area. Now, behind here is the antenna. And the ferrite antenna is 6 3/8 of an inch. It's rather large, and it's awesome. Does a great job. Earphone jack and external antenna jack. Now, this is interesting. It's got a real tiny, I don't know what size that is, but I have an adapter I found from Radio Shack back in the day. And yeah, it's just a micro setup to our standard. And just plug it in here. And then you can plug in external, like a long wire or a big box loop. And what it does, it'll generate or take all that gain and add it to the loop stick. Because I looked at the wiring and it's wrapped around the loop stick, which is pretty cool. And it's grounded to the tuning capacitor. Interesting how they did that. Yeah, I don't know if you can still find these or not, but it's a cool little adapter. I usually keep it in here so I don't lose it. There's our tag right there. It was saying up to 1620. That's cool. Okay, documentation's at 1605. So there you go. Okay, shock hazard. Don't open it up. Hey, Radio Shack, a Tandy Corporation company. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. So this faded over time. I think this was gray because when you open this up, you can see like the original color was like this gray color. There's your AC cord in its own compartment, which I think is actually a neat idea. Keeping it separate from the battery compartment. And behind the battery compartment here, again, you can see the original color is that gray color, which I like. And you can see 4C batteries it runs on. Yeah. No DC input, but I guess you can make your own if you wanted to. If you want to get serious enough. Shouldn't be too difficult. But you got AC power, so why bother, right? Right. So, yeah, you got the bottom there. There's the original color on the bottom. Sweet. Okay. So, quick size comparison. And we'll see what this thing can do. Like, it's been a while, but I remember it being really good. Beautiful all-analog circuit. Just amazing. Also want to mention, yeah, inside that radio with that ferrite antenna, right next to it, by the tuning capacitor, are little adjustment pots for the high and the low of the tuning capacitor, and I believe RF gain. So a gain control as well. Pretty neat. So it's got this tuned circuit. You can actually readjust it easily without messing around with the tuning capacitor. You could use the separate controls, which I thought was neat. All right, so let's go ahead. Size comparison. I got a CC Pocket in the house. Current time is 10:42 a.m. That's Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. It's March 2026. For the sake of the band scan. Here we have CC Skywave 2 in case I get lost in the band. I hope I don't. But if I do, I have that handy. And then last but not least, if you don't have those two radios, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves his radios from realistic land. He's Iron Man. Loves them classic radios, man. Yeah, he's Iron Man. Loving radios. The portable kind. All right, cool. Yeah, so the AM band, I know there's a lot of guys that watch my videos from overseas, and their AM band sucks. That's unfortunate. We have a great AM broadcast band, especially me in the Midwest of the United States. There's a ton of stations to find during the day and evening, so I'm very fortunate to still be able to enjoy the AM band. So go ahead and turn it on. Got a switch here. Now, like I said, I use D5. I should probably show you this real quick. You only use this on the switches. Okay, it's like a solvent-based. Removes oxidation. Spritz a little bit in there. And then for the faders, I use the Deoxic Fader FN5. This is a good one. This little can, I think it was like $15-16. It's expensive, but there's quite a bit in it still, and I've used it quite often. So just need a little bit. It's got a little adjusting top there. Just keep it on low. Spritz a little bit here, and then work the sliders, and boom, cleaned up. Awesome. So no more scratchiness. Let's go turn it on. Tone control works pretty well. Go to our first station. There it is.
Yeah, chemical warfare. I guess Trump and his base will have to contact them, let them know that mass.
Here's 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, to the north. So north, east, south, west.
And the job's nearly done. Nothing has happened. There's no regime change. There's no Iranian liberation. There's no geopolitical leverage gained. Do I think that the Iron Dome showing cracks has anything to do with this? Yes. Do I think the market inevitably tumbling tomorrow has anything to do with this? Yes. It's taco again. That's what some strategists predicted.
Person. Speak to an advisor or schedule a tour today at terravista.org. Again, that's terravista.org, and tell them AM 560 sent you.
I spent years in the Marine Corps learning discipline.
Here's 560 by IND, Chicago, the answer, local.
With me when I founded Garage Store here in Chicagoland. Your garage is probably the most neglected part of the house. Cracked floors, clutter everywhere.
Just accelerate the adoption of AI. I mean, and Mike, this concern about artificial intelligence displacing people who are doing creative work, not just in the video game industry, but also in, movies and television and music. This is an ongoing.
580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois, 150 miles to the southeast. Yeah, coming in great. Always does.
And basically, companies saying, well, look, it'll be cheaper for us just to use more artificial intelligence.
I mean, I'm sure that, the bean counters of some of these publishers will think that that's the case.
Okay. That's WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan on 590. Yeah, barely making it out there, but I think we can boost it with the loop. Trick advantage.
Florida, too, where your Tigers are playing. The Cubs are out here in the desert, though. And, of course, we call it spring. It's still technically winter. But that didn't stop 4 or 5 tornadoes from smashing southwest Michigan.
Nice. That's coming out good.
And we have had coverage of that this morning. Questions came.
All right, great. Let's keep going.
Different letters sent to different organizations, and there's one that was sent to this institution called Gymnastics Now. It's kind of like just the gymnastics.
620 WTMJ, or no, 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to the west. Yeah, it's rock on. It's right on the money there, too. Good.
That I want to get some of the points here because it really shines a different type of light on this program, and I'll talk about that.
About half of the staff, or about a third of the staff?
About a third, but yeah, about a third.
Took this survey as far as what their political leanings were.
Yeah, so the Tommy T. Thompson Center put this out, essentially put it out to 2,400.
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, this is the stronger station. To the north, yeah, it's coming in great. When you point it the right way, it definitely comes in great.
People that responded to this, and what they wanted to do was kind of create a snapshot, they say, just in terms of what the landscape looks like.
Number 2, Oh My God, featuring Will I Am. Got me like, oh my God, so...
Okay, I'll run at 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, Blank Information Network to the southeast.
Well, and that's the thing. Brad Biggs doesn't say this for no reason. He's saying this because if he's thinking about it, therefore we should be too. And that's why, on paper, it looks like the Bears would be okay at corner.
Here's 670, the score, WSCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs. Now, yeah, I got the tone all the way up for this one.
We know that that's a round that has seen some fruit for the Bears and other players. Darnell Mooney, somebody we talked about.
Tune it up a little bit, kind of raise the tone a little bit by breaking off from the center.
What can we expect out of a guy who missed all of last season?
Illinois is the land of Lincoln. Turns out that's not true, at least not officially. I found this very interesting, and I hope it's something to keep in your back pocket against a morning when you want something like this.
620 WGN, Chicago.
Illinois is not the land.
John Williams Show.
Is the prairie state. Did you know that?
I'd heard that before, yeah.
Yes. So our nickname is the prairie state. Our slogan
is the land of Lincoln.
I'll give you the nickname. You tell me the state. The Constitution state.
Connecticut.
That's correct. If we stopped right now, I would be waylaid. How did you know that?
Just no stupid things.
I don't think that's a stupid thing,
I mean,
man.
minutia. That's, not everyday conversation.
Okay,
I think
how about this? The first state.
Oh, that's Delaware.
That's correct. The Peach State.
Oh, that'd be Georgia.
The Aloha State. I knew
Alaska,
that one. I knew that one. The Sunflower State, Smarty Pants.
No clue.
Steve, you playing?
Sunflower State? I'd probably go with one of the Dakotas.
Kansas.
Kansas.
The Bluegrass State is...
Kentucky.
Affirmative. Pelican State?
New Orleans.
How did you know that?
I'm sorry,
Louisiana. How did you know that?
That's the name of their basketball team.
The Great Lakes State?
Okay, 750 to be NDZ, Portage, Indiana. I'm going to go long range here. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I was looking for 760, but during the day it's pretty hard. Got 750 there jamming, and I got 780, which is really strong, so
every time we went, we would get it, because at the time...
Lila O, founder of Homegirls Hummus, began making and selling her own hummus about 10 years ago.
One night I'm home in Chicago, craving this hummus.
780 WBBM, Chicago, Illinois. Hummus, yeah, that's great.
I figured this out.
And led to improvement on the original.
I went to the grocery store. I found a recipe for
MSIUnitedStates.org, MSIUnitedStates.org. For just $65, you can...
Pretty low noise floor, if you notice that. 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
Text Stephanie to 511-511 today. Text fees may apply. That's Stephanie to 511-511.
Are you tired of the same...
Like, tremendously over. But however, you got a person that's jumping out with her. She had a Uzi. No. It was a baby Uzi.
Here's 860 WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles north, 250 watts, I believe.
Walking with her, she got an Uzi in her hand. And then the people that was on the sidewalk, that was from Ohio.
Okay, we got a little hint of East Lansing, Michigan, WKAR. Let's bring it in with a loop. You can just hear it.
Increasingly, younger people are playing these games. Also, a certain age, Jen. And
Nice.
.890 WLS.
So as you heard there, he just gave the call letters 890 WLS Chicago, Big 89.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your...
There's 910 there.
He's a defensive stopper, Marvin.
Oh, Gamer. Let's go around the room and see if we learned anything on this award-nominated program. Toddler, I'll start with you.
You think the Dolphins shouldn't spend any big money on a quarterback? Go with Quinn Ewers?
Sports Talk on 920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Fox Sports, not the Big Badger, the Fox Sports. Fox Sports. This is like, go from cool name to lame name. Man.
Marathons are getting shorter.
If he was part of the Dolphins front office, Mike Tannenbaum would look for a bridge quarterback this season.
Now, I'm not here to say, hey, let's all do surveys. I mean, I was just reading her letter, is all. But I could imagine a scenario where...
930 WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio.
You know, don't... be careful what...
I feel like when the news comes back to the last people to cross at like 10 o'clock at night, I think that's good. So it's still there. The finish line is all set out. Okay.
940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Normally they're rocking in the mornings, earlier morning, and then late in the afternoon and evenings. Love the music, but right now this is talk radio, so yeah, I don't listen to it.
41? Yeah, 41 miles. 41 miles officially?
Yep.
Yeah.
No brakes.
No brakes.
All gas.
Get it. And it's possible. Yeah. It's possible that survey might come back and it may not at all be what the pastor and the staff were hoping for. That's another
So 950 WNTD, Chicago, Relevant Radio, sister station to 930.
As simple as, what people think it is. It's how you ask the questions.
We'll see. I mean, Valve has tried and failed, I think, multiple times to make Half-Life 3. And we'll see. I mean, I would love for it to happen, but Lucy's held that football for me a few too many times.
Half-Life 3, that'd be awesome. I remember playing Half-Life when it came out. That was way back in the day. Yeah. Cool game, though. 970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin. The cool thing about Half-Life is they even had an editor where you can make your own levels. I thought that was amazing. It's the first time I got into 3D crafting before Minecraft was a thing. They had Half-Life was a thing. Yeah. That was neat. Making your own buildings and stuff. It's cool.
Fortnite Creative or Minecraft. If you're even younger, you could start out on Scratch or Scratch Junior. Just go make some stuff. Show it to your friends and have fun.
Nicole, what gaming stories are you paying attention to as we get deeper into
You said Minecraft, too.
I am excited.
Not pre-recorded. Well, this video is, but that wasn't. That was cool. Don't know what I'm picking up here, but something. It's like a 980 station, probably, or 990. Wow.
Lewis, and I wouldn't say that it's not impossible. It can make some sense. It's simple as that.
ESPN 1000 WMVP Chicago.
Whoever's going to be cheap as a third receiver is where they're going to look. Look, they bought low on Zacchaeus last year.
08 453 44 30.
Top Quality Flooring. Największy polski dystrybutor materiałów i akcesoriów.
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Nowania, lakierów, a także farb Benjamin Moore.
Cameras are concerned, do you feel as though we're at a good number, or can you think of areas there where you would like to see more installed?
I think we're good with the system that we have in place. We decided to do the ins and outs of the city while allowing our officers.
1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin, to the north.
A little bit of controversy because there are some concerns with misuse, and I share those concerns. I think it's an incredible tool, but it's a tool that we have to make.
Okay, we're just picking up a little bit of WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 95 miles to the east. Motown music, yeah.
Quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical.
1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin, 72 miles northwest.
/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions.
Your entire sports feed all in one place with iHeartRadio. One tap away. Open the iHeart app and stream your local station.
Przecież to jest piękne lato. Tak czy owak będzie 70...
1080 WNWI, Oklahoma, Illinois. Rent a radio station. Yeah.
Będzie coraz cieplej, co więcej. Bez...
Al corazón del padre de dejar atrás lo que pesa y comenzar de nuevo. No importa cuánto te hayas alejado.
WXCS Chicago 1110.
Hoy puede ser el día de tu reconciliación.
Anton's famous BOGO sale. AntonSalon.com. Life. Look good in it.
Seriously injured? Don't wait to get the help you need.
I don't know what she said there. That sounded foreign language there. 1130 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Don't normally hear that on this station.
Milwaukee Bucks, one call, that's all. Here we are, spring just around the corner, and it's a great time to visit the
Reminds us of our hope. This is AM 1160. Hope for your life.
WYLL, Chicago. Listen to You Can Grow.
So there you go. The Christian Radio, WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Chicago, Illinois, 1160.
And allow the Word of God to transform your heart. And then you will respond with wisdom. And then we can properly and correctly respond to God's commands.
For service time. Hey, we've filled up since the prices changed. It was kind of a shocker.
One factor in the higher oil and gasoline prices is reluctance of owners of oil tankers to risk going through the Strait of Hormuz shipping channel. French President Macron says he's working with other countries on a purely defensive effort to escort ships once the war dies down. President Trump says the crews of the tankers should show more guts. This is ABC News.
Tankers don't move very fast. That's bad. You know what? Trump, you take the wheel. I'm not political or anything, but that comment... I mean, come on, dude. It's not a speedboat. It's a tanker. It's like a big barge. Anyway, WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. It's supposed to be the squirrel, no music playing. Usually has music. I don't know what's going on.
47fastcash.com. 47fastcash.com.
All right, they're rocking out on WRTO 1200. That's Chicago, Illinois. Yep. Yeah, this thing's pretty selective. I'm picking up things pretty well.
Juego correspondiente al grupo D, un grupo que tiene un empate en la cima.
Doesn't like that smooth tuning and yeah, nice noise floor. This thing is great. 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois. People don't know about this radio. It is actually a sleeper radio. It's pretty desirable for a lot of the AM DXers out there that love to DX. You know, they'll be like, super radio quality. Yeah, it's up there with the super radios. This thing can go head to head with one for sure. Guaranteed. No doubt about it. Get it with sea cranes? Sure. Definitely daytime, evening. I think some of those other ones, the 200 millimeter ferrite dudes, they're gonna have a little bit of a performance edge on sensitivity, but you can really push it with this radio as well. If I got into there and I could start tuning it some more, I could probably retune this radio, make it even better, but I don't want to mess with it. I left it at factory. So 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois. Or what I think is factory. It's 50 years old. Somebody could have messed with it. I think I mentioned the station, right? 1220 WKRS, Waukegan? Yeah.
How is this possible? Great storytelling starts here.
Oh, come on.
Why? It's time.
Commercials everywhere. 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. This is an agro station.
Company focused on the management training skills needed to enhance the careers of business professionals. We did our
FDIC.
Did you just give the call letters? That'd be pretty cool. 1240 WSBC, Chicago.
534 Barcelo Ransemi, centinaia di catene in oro 18 carati di diversi tipi e misure.
broke the news this morning that Rashawn Gary was traded to the Dallas Cowboys for a 2027.
Okay, 1250 WSSP Milwaukee. Comes in faint because I think the antennas are pointed to a different direction.
What do you want to see? What do you think you'll see? What would make a successful offseason for the Green Bay Packers? 414-677-1250. Or you can that's how you can get
1250, cool.
The Justice Department breached settlement in its antitrust lawsuit against Ticketmaster and its parent company Live Nation. The case alleged there was.
I think this is 1260 WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away. Country music.
Right now the Dow is down 488 points. This is CBS News.
It's one of the most successful law and justice programs in television history.
Westbound, a left lane closed between the county line and Missouri Road with roadwork until 2:30. I'm Bonnie Green, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Monty Montgomery, the senior producer.
WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin, 1310. Our American Stories is actually a pretty good podcast.
And sacrifice. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
Here's what's happening. Kristi Noem has been fired. Trump's replacement, Senator Mark Wayne Mullin.
Around the world fighting for freedom.
And weekends have all of your favorite hits of the 80s, 90s, and now. FM 98.9 and AM 1360, WLBK.
So as you heard there, 1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois, College Town. Yeah, where they're not using these radios. They got their phones. That's all they're using nowadays. Can't blame them. It's easy. You do what's easy.
me.
1380 WBL, South Beloit, Illinois, to the west. This is awesome. The beat, mostly 90s, totally awesome. $13.90 WGRB, Inspiration Radio, Chicago.
In exchange for a fourth-round draft pick next year, Gary, a first-round pick in 2019.
1400 WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin now. The timeless hits. Great music. Sunday, I want to say Sunday mornings, they have some really cool, like, 40s, 50s swing music and stuff. Just fantastic. I love it.
Washington or USC, Coach Greg Gard and his guys will play Thursday afternoon.
Welcome in, folks, here to Out to Lunch on WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from Studio 14.
Must be top of the hour or something. I guess it's 11:06. Okay.
Being a part of the
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
lovely day because it is a day that we were given.
Finish this up.
It's nice and sunny outside.
Yeah, at night I get to 1660, so that's cool. That might be 1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois.
That we told
Yeah, that's what it was.
was going to be coming. And so we have a new announced leader in Iran, the son of the killed Ayatollah, is poised to take over. And Buck, it feels to me, first of all, exactly what we told you was going to happen.
The son, yeah. We don't want that, do we? I don't know. Who knows anymore? Anyway, I'm not political usually, but 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois. Yeah.
The price of gas is up. Gas prices is the number one story in America. It reminds me of when egg prices were...
Es nada más, se queda así, que no es negocio, no da paso sin guarache, por supuesto.
1450 WRLL, Cicero. We're almost through. 1490 Iron Country. Yeah, this is cool. Out of Beloit, Wisconsin. So, nice. It's like right there like that. Nice. I love it. Used to be Rebel Radio on 1500 WPJX. I don't hear it anymore. Used to be like hard rock. Nope, not there. $15.20 WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois. Speed up the dial here.
Until 5:30 p.m. Stop smoking hypnosis 8 p.m. Sign up at markpatrickseminars.com. That's markpatrickseminars.com.
Tonight at 7 o'clock on Candy Country K92, the Eastland Cougars head to Western Illinois University.
Okay, I think this is 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
It's back. And Whiskey Pete bragged, no stupid rules of engagement, no nationwide.
Okay, that was 1570, which is I'll pop up for 1570. There you go. Whoops, this is 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
When he was asked about the 6 American soldiers who were killed, because
또 배포하고 전국 네트워크를 실행한 곳.
1590 WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
학생이었습니다. 그때 실제로 수감되었던 수감자들의 명단을 보면 거의
A little bit of warbling was 1600. I get that sometimes during the day.
He's with us today as our spiritual director, talking about anxiety and the spiritual life. Have you yourself struggled with anxiety? How do you overcome anxiety?
1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin. This is Relevant Radio.
Questions about that?
This should be it.
Else actually helps you take away your anxiety.
Yep. Okay, great. Turn that down, turn this off. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. So this is smacking things. This is this 12-655 realistic long range TRF circuit. Yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, the internal antennas, 6-inch beast. It rocks during the day. What an amazing radio. Loving it. 50 years and it's still smooth. Yeah, it's tuning great. Like I said, it was a $29 radio back in the day. Yeah, not bad. Very cool setup. I'm liking it. A lot of turns to get to the bottom of the band, but still not too bad. Gives you a lot of tuning room. But there you go. Yeah, so hope you liked the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like realistic brand radios, want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon if you haven't already. You don't want to see more. I'll try to revisit these radios quite often. They're harder to find. I'm just not finding the quality examples like I used to when I first started collecting. Back, like I would say, like 2018, 2017, 2019. There was a lot of it. And after the pandemic hit, and it kind of dried up. I think people just wanted to more collect them, I guess. I don't know. They're less out there. And plus, you got to be on it. You got to be watching it all the time. And I've kind of like, it's a lot of work to sit there on eBay looking through all the stuff all the time. So, and there's a lot of garbage on there too as well. You know, it's what it is. But definitely, this one's worthy. And it's worth fixing if something's wrong with it. Like when you use a speaker or something cleaned. Totally worth it if you can get it cheap. So when I say cheap, like under $40 would be cheap. 40 to 50 is average. I wouldn't pay more than that for this radio. Because yeah, you could pick up like a used PRD5 for like that price. You know, it's got 200 millimeter ferrite in there. It's a beast. You know, stuff like that. You start finding radios that rock. Super radios start to come in around 60 or 70 for a nice one. Nice quality one. So yeah, something to look forward to. 3, comment down below what you think about this model. Would you pick it up, 50 years later? Is this something you'd want in your collection? Do you think it's worthy enough? Let me know. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.